So why Singapore? As an international financial center, Singapore offers financial institutions a pro-business environment and excellent infrastructures. Singapore has a unique position in the global economy as a business epic center in the heart of Asia. The city-state has been known as a global business hub, one that features developed infrastructures, political stabilities, open business policy, a skilled workforce, the use of English as a main working language, and respect for the intellectual property rights. Global businesses will find it advantageous to site their headquarters in Singapore. A strong trade and investment make Singapore the most competitive Asian country and the world's easiest place to do business. Located at the heart of Southeast Asia, Singapore is well placed to serve the fast-growing market of the Asia-Pacific regions. Financial institutions in Singapore also trade around the clock with an Asia-Pacific center, as well as a European and American center, making Singapore a significant hub for 24 hours trading in the foreign exchange and security. International travel is equally convenient. Singapore has grown to be the strategic link and important gateway for the global investor. Singapore is also building language, including through bilateral investment treaty and fintech cooperation agreements, with a country further afield including the Middle East, Africa, and South America, giving a growing trade and investment interest in emerging economies. Singapore remains highly cost competitive compared with other major financial centers. Financial institutions benefit from Singapore's world-class infrastructures and connectivities. Singapore has built on its advantageous geographical locations to become one of the world's top trading and transportation hubs, located right in the middle of Asia time zones. Singapore maintains excellent connectivities and proximities to major Asian economies. The availability of a large pool of finance professionals in Singapore is a key reason why the global financial institutions operate here and use Singapore as a regional or global hub. We continue to attract top talent and expertise from overseas. At the same time, Monetary Authority of Singapore and the Ministry of Manpower work closely with our tripartite partner to build a pipeline of financial professionals and leaders. Singapore labor regulations and workforce have consistently been rated highly by the leading international organizations such as World Economic Forum. Here are the key points of why Singapore. Highly developed business center in the world. Singapore has established a financial center of international repute, offer a broad range of financial services including the banking, insurance, shipping, aviation, infrastructures, and treasury services. International financial hubs. Singapore has retained its positions as the largest foreign exchange center in the region and the third largest globally after UK and the US, as well tops in Asia. We are the world's easiest place to do business. Singapore is ranked second among 190 economies in the ease of doing business. According to the latest World Bank annual rating, the rank of Singapore remains unchanged as second since 2018. It's definitely an ideal location and a pathway for your business expansion. Transparent and consistent policy. Singapore is a safe, pro-business environment which is supported by the government with a transparent and consistent policy. There are many other advantages and benefits such as excellent tax benefits and exemptions. Singapore has a lower corporate tax rate as compared to other leading economies in the world. A company is taxed at the flat rate on its chargeable income at 17%. Capital gain and dividends are not taxable in Singapore. Built as a brand to conduct the business. Singapore is supported by the government and transparent and consistent policy that protect company physical and IP investments. There is a minimum red tape for doing business in Singapore and is one of the top least corrupt country in the world and nation in Asia. It also a well-developed infrastructure that meets all the needs of business industry and it's ranked as one of the top countries in the world. It allowed protections for your idea and innovations as well. Double tax agreement. We have a network of a DTA with more than 80 jurisdictions work to the advantage of any financial institutions using Singapore as its regional or global hubs. It is an agreement concluded between Singapore and another jurisdictions, which is service to relieve double taxations of income that is earned in one jurisdiction by residents of the other jurisdictions. The DTA spells out the taxing right between Singapore and the treaty partner on the different types of income arising from cross-border economic activities between the two jurisdictions. There is no dividends or capital gain tax. Because Singapore follows a single-tier corporate tax system, where the tax paid by the company or its profits will not be imputed to the shareholder of the company. We have a high quality of life. Singapore is a famously safe, green, clean environment and top quality healthcare, as well as the excellent school with an outstanding support systems for businesses, entrepreneurs, and corporations. Foreigner-friendly, multicultural with different languages can be communicated. For example, English, Chinese, Malay, Tamil, and etc. Singapore weather and climate and one place without any major disaster, which is significantly, especially for business and factory operations.